All right, let's get it going. Um, First of all, I'm not here to bash nobody. That's not what I'm on. Um, let's just talk about it. I've been seeing everybody else talk about it, so let's talk about it. First thing I want to talk about is 600 running Big U name every day. 600 is a big old dude, probably about as big as Big U or bigger, from the same section. I know y'all done heard this before. Take the fade on me, or whatever you got to do, because now it seemed to be some type of obsession, and it's looking crazy. You know, if you listen to Wack 100 on YouTube, Clubhouse, Ray Gibbs TV, wherever you listen to him at, dude make a lot of sense sometimes. I really don't want to touch too far on him and Big U, but it's like two friends that have a disagreement and they gonna air it out in front of everybody. I ain't really heard. I know what they saying. Big U play the background. He do his stuff in the background. And, you know, I don't know. But as far as I see Big U, what he displayed to the public, he with the kids. He for the kids. He just gave out some backpacks. He had the snow there during the winter time. So, you know, according to Wack, he still talked to his wife. So I don't know what that is. That ain't beef. If you still talking to my wife, that ain't beef. Loose cannon. Obviously, loose cannon must be something, because they pumping it. You know, I was gonna say loose cannon was whatever the case may be, but he might not have grew up directly in the 6-0. He might not be from the front, the back, over heels, the Av. He might not be from none of that. But even if he just tied to Big U and they ran some plays, you know, he from the set. The only thing about loose cannon is that really ain't cool. Why you exposing the plays though? Like, what do you get out of that, exposing the plays? You know, plays been ran since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to run a play to catch up, and that is what that is. So that's all I'm gonna say about Mr. Loose Cannon. Is, you know, it's a play. Brick Baby, shit. Brick Baby playing for views. Brick Baby, one of the most viewed people, most talked about people on the internet. So what you gonna say about Brick Baby? He riding around doing his number. The Black Sam interview. I didn't hear Black Sam mention Big U name one time, or anybody else name. But yet when I look at the internet, everybody talking about Big U, Big U, Big U, Big U. I'm like, God damn, do y'all realize when y'all say Big U, Big U, Big U, you making Big U bigger than Big U? I remember in my days, you know what I'm saying, I did my share of going to the pen, to the feds, and meeting dudes from Minnesota and Tacoma, Washington, and Seattle and Oregon, and it's 6-0s there, and, you know, everybody, you know, got a lot of praise on what Big U and how he did his number. So when you giving him this other praise outside of the World on Wheels and all the shit, all the stuff, it's like hating on a nigga to his girl, and it's like hating on a nigga to his girl, you know what I'm saying? Or hating on a nigga, you keep mentioning his name, everybody gonna know his name, so you just making him more popular. That's all I think. Moving right along. Clarissa Shields. You gotta give her props. She went in there and knocked that lady out as a heavyweight. I think she looked better as a heavyweight than any other weight. I think the power was there. She got a big old booty, so the power come from the hips. So it is what it is. Samaya, the lady that got shot in the kitchen. I think that officer was scary. He was on some BS. It just wasn't. It wasn't what it's supposed to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have tased her. He could have shot her in the leg. She did some goofy shit, coming at him with the water, ducking down. She doing too much. But he also could have went over there and turned the motherfucker off himself. So all of that is extra. What else we got on the table? YSL Woody. Shit. They talking about YSL Woody is a rat and this, that, and the third. I've been watching him buy new Hellcats on every podcast, doing his numbers. So look like he winning to me. You know what I mean? Even though he might be whatever the fuck y'all say he gonna be, it look like he doing what he's supposed to do. LeBron James. LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, they did their number in the Olympics, man. I think LeBron James got the MVP because overall, every game he showed up. The last 2 games, Steph Curry showed up and so did Kevin Durant. What else is out there? The boy Milk, 7'4". I just heard something from Damian Porter. Shout out Damian Porter. He was talking about how Milk took his fades in the county jail. Shit, Milk should have took his fades in the county jail. I got a white homie named Snoozy. That's a rider. And there was somebody from Pomona, Southside Village, named Die Hard. He was a rider that was a white boy. So just because you're a white boy don't mean you can't be a loke. Timmy Rue and Mob James. It's nasty work. Because at the end of the day, that's still your brother, man. And, if you got that big of an issue, you want to call your brother a rat or whatever the fuck you want to do, I don't feel that's for the internet. We got to do better on that. Reggie Wright is questioning a lot of things that Timmy Rue said. They brought the boy Bob Gotti on there. He's disputing a lot of it. They brought Mob Jane's sister on there. She's disputing a lot of it. So Timmy Rue, no disrespect, but you got to, you going to have to figure something out because you got your sister on there. You got one of your OG homies on there saying that the things that you saying is bogus. Trap Media. What's his name? Trap News. I just got put up on my guy. He with the business. I guess he talk fast. He funny. I guess he from out the 60s. He didn't want nobody to really know. Or however that go. But he's all over the internet. He's getting his views. He giving out money. If you subscribe to his channel, it's all over the place, man. But he's entertaining. I watch him, from time to time, from day to day. So go check out Trap News Network. Lefty Gunplay from Baldwin Park. I'm from West Covina. Lefty Gunplay said he didn't want his daughter to date a black dude. Come on, man. Y'all acting goofy. If anybody from South Central or from Southern California, y'all know that the essays don't want us dating they sisters, daughters, whatever the case may be. And to keep it real, we might not trip as hard as they trip if an essay was to date a black woman. But we feel away too. It is what it is. Everybody talk about racism. It is what it is, man. Everybody racist in a little bit of way. They love their race. Donald Trump and Kamala. Man, it's crazy because y'all know that Donald Trump put that PPP and that EDD out there, and he let the streets eat. Right now, groceries high, gas high. The president falling asleep at his podium. It's just nasty work. But it is what it is, man. You vote for who you want to vote for. You don't talk about religion or politics, because it is what it is. And do I think that we should have a woman president? It ain't up to me. But I think that the other countries and nations are going to look at us a little different, because they don't allow their women to be as involved in the day-to-day operations of what goes on in their countries. And here we are with a woman president. I just was told that there's a woman president or something to that nature in Mexico. So let's see how that flies when it's time to sit down, if that happens. But that's all I got to say. It's 2 and 2. Your boy Spin the Block, Detox, and I'm out.